everyone, I welcome you all to Focus of the Day session of Analyst IAS. In this particular session, we will discuss about the topic Artemis 1 mission. We will have this particular discussion in the following series. First, why in news, followed by about Artemis 1 mission, followed by prelims practice question, followed by mains practice question. But before we start our discussion, I want you all to be informed about various courses of Analyst IAS, which include Polity class, which will start from 21st of November, and Ethics class, which will start from 5th of December. And along with that, we will soon launch Public Administration optional course for Mains 2023. So you can inquire about any of the following on the given number, and you can also visit our official address, that is in Old Rajinder Nagar Market. So now let's move on to our topic of discussion and see why it is in news. At 1:04 a.m. Eastern Time in the United States of America on Wednesday, a 2-hour window will open for NASA to make a third attempt to send its new 322-foot-tall, multi-billion-dollar rocket known as Space Launch System or SLS to the moon. The debut flight of the rocket was scrubbed twice earlier on August 29 and September 3 after technical issues were detected during the countdown. This mission, known as Artemis 1, is unmanned and is intended to test the rocket and the Orion space capsule in which astronaut will ride on future mission. If Wednesday launch takes place, Orion will send a couple of weeks in lunar orbit before returning for a Pacific Ocean splashdown next month. So this brings Artemis 1 mission into news and we will discuss about the same. Artemis 1 or NASA's Artemis mission is touted as the next generation of lunar exploration and is named after the twin sister of Apollo from Greek mythology. Artemis is also known as the goddess of moon. It is the first in a series of increasingly complex missions that will enable human exploration to the moon and Mars. With the Artemis program, NASA aimed to land humans on the moon by 2024, and it also plans to land the first woman and the first person of color on the moon. NASA will establish an Artemis base camp on the surface and a gateway in the lunar orbit to aid exploration by robots and astronauts. The gateway is a critical component of NASA's sustainable lunar operation, and it will serve as the multi-purpose outpost orbiting the moon. The other space agencies involved in this particular project is Canadian Space Agency, which will provide advanced robotics for the gateway, ESA or European Space Agency. It will provide international habitat and Spirit module, which will deliver additional communication capabilities among the other things. The Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency plans to contribute habitation component and logistic resupply. So this was about how many agencies are involved. Now we will discuss about the major component, that is Orion spacecraft. Orion spacecraft is going to remain in space without docking to a space station, longer than any ship for astronaut has ever done before. Then next component is Space Launch System. It is the most powerful rocket in the world and it can travel up to 280,000 miles from the Earth for over 4 to 6 weeks during the course of the mission. Newly upgraded exploration ground systems at the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida has also been used in this particular project. And as we all know, it is an uncrewed mission and no human is going to take part in this particular project. But after successful delivery of this particular project, humans will also go in the next round. Now we will discuss about the objective. With the Artemis program, NASA aims to land human on the moon by 2024, and it also planned to land the first woman and the first person of color on the moon. Now we will discuss about why Artemis 1 matter. Under this mission, human beings will go back to the moon and explore the possibilities of long lunar stays and assess the potential of the moon as launch pad for the exploration into the deep space. Currently, Artemis 1 is the only a lunar orbiter mission which has returned to Earth target. The CubeSats it will carry are equipped with instruments meant for specific investigation and experiment, including searching for water in all forms and for the hydrogen that can be utilized as a source of energy. Biological experiment will be carried out, and the impact of the deep space atmosphere on human will be investigated through the effect on the dummy passengers on board Orion. The SLS rocket, the most powerful ever built, will also be on test for its potential for more ambitious mission in the future. So this was about Artemis 1 mission. Now we will discuss our prelims practice question, which says consider the following statement in relation to the Artemis 1 mission. The first statement is Artemis 1 is a manned mission of NASA and ESA. Second statement is it will be the first in a series of increasingly complex mission to establish a long-term human presence on the moon. Which of the statement given above is or are correct? Your options are A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, and D. neither 1 nor 2. So you have to answer this particular question. Write your answer in comment box. I will answer this question in my next video. Now we will discuss yesterday's question, which was with reference to Web 3.0. So the statements were Web 3.0 technology enables people to control their own data. In Web 3.0 world, there can be blockchain based social network. Web 3.0 is operated by users collectively rather than a corporation. So the correct answer for this particular question is D. That is, all the statements are correct. Now we will go on further toward our mains practice question, which says India has achieved remarkable success in unmanned space mission, including the Chandrayaan and the Mars orbiter mission, but has not ventured into the manned space mission. What are the main obstacles to launching a manned space mission, both in terms of technology and logistic? Examine critically. You have to answer this particular question in 250 words. Write your answer and send it to us on our WhatsApp number to get it reviewed. So this is all for today. Stay tuned with Analyst IAS to get further update. Thank you.